Hello everyone, gabestah here. This is the 18th episode in our Orcs Must Die walkthrough series, and we're looking at the Killing Fields mission. And so this is a somewhat challenging mission, depending on how you do it. The reason is it's just so huge. You have two completely separate entrances. I don't know why that pops up. And these entrances go to different rifts, straight from where they originate. There's also these really wide open hallways, and so you have to find a way to defend both of them or block one of them off. And either way sort of works, but I would recommend just trying to figure out a way that you can defend both rather than block them. So we have fire ogres, so we're going to use the ice, flame bracer, and tar trap, improved barricade, wall blade, clockwork, mace, and the brimstone. Actually, looks like I can afford the blade staff, so I'm going to throw that in there. And I'll also briefly talk about the new trap we got this mission called Decoy. The problem is it's very similar to the boom barrel in that it's a one-off trap. So the idea is that you drop it in, it will have aggro on the orcs, and they will attack the decoy, at which point it will explode and kill a bunch of them around it. But that's 700 coins. So you have to do extremely efficient AE explosions with it, and generally it's not worth the money compared to a regular trap that is permanent. So forget it. So what we're going to do is focus our traps on the left side because that's where spawns start. And we're going to use this sort of cubby area because otherwise you have these really wide open chokes. And we want to do some wall blades on the edge here. So we'll start with one there and then block off this side. Actually, that one's a waste. Let's do there. So then everything will be coming through here, which is what we want. And then we'll throw in a couple tar traps, get our Steel Weaver, Death Augmenter, for the cache, and then get it started. So to try to take advantage of the Death Augmenter early on, I'm going to back up and try to only kill things if they get through.
They're in the West Hall.
Annihilated. So I'm going to mirror that on the other side. You have to do it really quick, otherwise you'll just have to defend with your guy, which is not too hard.
Some new decorations. Orc, the other white meat. They're in the East Hall.
Watch for traps. What does it mean? This must be comfortable with my decision. I'm allergic to flames.
Oh, poor orcs. That was a weird noise. I don't know what happened there.
This'll hurt.
So we've got some kobolds. So the best thing to do is to throw down the flame wall on one side and then run to the other. And then just check your mini-map. Make sure there's no fast-moving red dots left over. And if not, then you got them. So you'll notice I did a swinging mace. And again, I've talked about it before, but if you can get the orcs to follow the entire path of the swinging mace, it's really efficient and strong. Looks like we have some stuff through on this side. There we go. So now it should be
Here's a good one.
really about managing the kobolds. Just going to keep mirroring our build on both sides. And remember the sappers, as I mentioned before, they will destroy your stuff, your barricades. So you may have to just get used to the waves that spawn sappers. I hear the hunters, so I'm going to use ice and then shoot them. You can also use ice, and the blade staff is really strong. Die. I'm going to finish the wall, even though things are not likely to go off to the edge here. They could do it. So wave 5, more kobolds. I just want to make sure nothing escapes on this side. Shouldn't really. And we're going to keep building up. And try to let the traps do most of the work. Get a lot of coins. Piece of cake.
This'll be fun.
So with that set up, the next thing we're going to invest in is brimstone for the sappers and regular kobolds, basically. The problem is the placement can be hard to figure out because these areas are so wide open. So you kind of want to do it where they will path in front here. Oops. I better take care of these hunters.
Get going. One more day.
Bye-bye, you guys.
Stop pushing.
Juicy combos.
That one's for you, old man. This will be good.
So those are fast. Are those sappers? Nope. We can watch, see how the burn traps do. Yeah, it looks like it's getting them pretty well. So that should work for the sappers. But since we have the money, I'm going to keep adding more of them. The placement doesn't have to be exact because they don't follow an exact path. The idea is just to hopefully kill the sappers before they reach the barricades and explode. About 4 more waves to go. 5, I guess. As you can see, once we have this setup going, it's very strong. Other than sappers, nothing really will get by except the big ogres. Coin! Yoink.
Just add orcs and blend.
I hear hunters. Ouch. I'm like cornered by a bunch of orcs.
Yes.
Nice. So if you want, you got extra money, you can start building some swinging traps over here. There's really nothing else to do. Actually, I should, there we go. Do one on each side. And then slow some dudes. God, I can't click.
Just add orcs and blend.
Let's go up top and watch. They just get annihilated. Glorious.
This will be good.
Finally, some sappers. Yeah, they're gonna chase me here. I can't really tell. But I think they're getting killed on the other side. Yep, looks like the brimstone worked. Yeah. Does my guy have a name? I don't think he does.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I'm really just spending money for no reason. There's just
This will be good.
I don't think there's any chance anything's gonna get through. Sapper. Oop, they go. Better get the guy over here.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. That was not even close. But I guess that's a good guide how to do it. And let's see how close to the par time we are. Oh yeah, really well. So there we go. Don't have enough for upgrades for a while, but should be able to get something next level. So, that was Killing Field. Let's continue on.